no harm done.
Yeah, and quite honestly, I don't even know. I would have not even put him on probation.
Absolutely.
I mean, I just think that
absolutely. Instead of putting a press release out that said that they've put the 88 and the 07 on probation, I'd have put a press release out that said Dale Earnhardt Jr. vows to get Casey Mears back at Talladega.
Oh my gosh, Larry.
And you know, if Jim Hunter was still the PR guy at Darlington, that press release would be on your desk today.
You can tell we're in Alabama. Larry gets all wound up.
Speed's coverage of NASCAR Sprint Cup practice is brought to you by the Polaris XP sales event. Hurry, it's going on now until April 30th.
I think somebody just unleashed round 2.
Yeah, I think you're right, Larry.
Well,
they went in
from pit road together.
They went in, assessed the body damage. Wasn't too bad.
Here we go again.
Let's go back. Gordon said, "Oh, I got the little ding on my bumper. I'm ready to go." I know Pepsi Challenger is hungry, man. She wants to dig. Just move out of my way. Thank you very much.
But, Mike, you said something a while ago about the spotters. And we've talked about this before. I've spotted here, and you've got your hands full because, the back straightaway is about a mile from you. You have to almost use binoculars. And here's the spotters. They're right dead centered of the tri-oval. And as the cars come off turn 4 coming towards you, they're coming straight at you. You can see that's the view they have right there going off into turn 1. It's hard to clear a guy because they're driving away from you.
Something happened to one of those white cars up in that pack. There you go, the 44 car.
The pizza's ready.
And the red flag is out.
Blowed up.
Now, we talked about the 2 Childress teams that are changing everything but the spotters. And I'll explain that in a second. Let's have another look here. What happened to AJ?
He was right in the middle of a pack. You can see him, the 3rd car in line on the outside.
Whoa, boy, it did. She came undone.
Right in front of Stremme.
Now, what will happen, I think it's obvious this engine let go. You heard him even say it on the radio. They'll try to get this engine changed, get back out there at some point in that final practice, but no matter what, we have qualifying tomorrow. 44 cars locked in, but he'll have to start this race at the rear of the field.
All right, back to the Childress swap as we were talking. They did not change the spotters because the spotters aren't really part of the pit crew. I would think of the spotter more as part of the driver's personal safety gear than part of the pit crew.
Right, you want that familiar voice. You might not want that crew chief in your ear, but you want that spotter, that familiar voice in your ear.
And that spotter, those 2 spotters have nothing to do with those teams' performances as far as what's been going on with them.
But I kind of feel sorry for Casey Mears. I mean, this could work out really good for him and for Kevin. I don't know. But think about Casey Mears, how he has, I don't think he's gone through a year yet that he hadn't had a crew chief swap, a car swap. He has not been able to have a consistent go anywhere he's been yet.
It's been a very bumpy road for him in Sprint Cup. It absolutely has. And once again, we're not going to look at that. It's all in who you're running with in the draft.
Matt?
Mike, Kevin Harvick ran 14 laps the first time on the racetrack, and then he just completed 6 laps. The only real adjustments that has been done to this number 29 machine after the first run, they pulled some tape off the grill. Larry Mack talked about some cars running hot. He had climbed to 245 in traffic. And then they also spent some time, and DW's talked about this, the driver area, making sure all the little things are exactly where the driver needs to be. And they had to adjust the side mirror that's on the A-post of Kevin Harvick's car. They spent quite a few minutes working on that, getting it exactly where he needed it, the angle-wise. And Harvick said on the radio, this car is great. The motor is so smooth. And if nothing happens to us in practice, we've got a great race car that can go to victory lane on Sunday.
Now, where that side mirror is